Hi guys, here I am on my porch, and I just wanted to show y'all that back then when I couldn't even get off my porch. So I'm just starting from point A, getting off in the steps, and back then I would have a hard time stepping on the ground, like being outside, because I would feel like my feet were sinking and my legs would feel wobbly and shaky, and I had no power to be outside. Like, people say it's all in your head. Well, yeah, bro. Like, it's also on my feet and my legs, my hands, and the way I breathe and the way I think. And, you know, it was hard. And I actually, like, here's the end of my driveway. I had to work up to walk the end of my driveway till I finally got the cojones. And when at 4 a.m., so nobody would see me because I was shunned by the world. Like, I did not want anyone to see me. You know, because with agoraphobia, I had a lot of weight gain. And yeah, so I wanted to take y'all with me step by step. Right now I'm walking the street headed to my neighbor's house. So whenever I first walked over there with agoraphobia, my chiropractor took me because I was like, look, I wanted to show him. I walked to the driveway and he was like, okay, well, let's walk to the next house. I promise you, when I reached that point where I just passed right now, I was like holding on to him for dear life, like crying. I was actually crying, and I was gripping his hand. I feel like he was dragging me because I did not have the willpower to do it. Like, I didn't have the mental capacity. It was not for me. You know, eventually, like, I think after a few weeks, we reached this driveway. And he made me stand there, and I was crying to him, like, I want to go home. And on my own account, after I started getting used to walking to the two houses down from me, I reached this point. And this point, I felt like I was too far. Like, I felt like I was lightheaded. I felt like, because I have vertigo too. I just was like, my vertigo attack is gonna start. I can't do this. No. You know, like, this past year, I reached the stop sign, which in June, I got into an accident, and I started recessing. So now, like, I'm making it to the light post nowadays. Last week, I did reach the house past me, and I just haven't done it again. I need to. I don't have an excuse or a reason for y'all or myself. But yeah. And I don't know if I can add the other audio I had in. I probably might, but I just got called fat girl, which never happens. I mean, I am fat, but like, I never get bullied on the street. Which that could be a huge trigger to, like, I'm not using it as an excuse, but I'm just saying it could be a trigger to recess, to be like, oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to be embarrassed again. I don't want people making fun of me, because that's very valid. I have therapy, and if I do start recessing because of it, because I've recessed for less, not that I was like willingly recessed, but like, you know, a lot of people get agoraphobia for different reasons. I got mine for domestic abuse, and multiple reasons, but like bullying at school, I can't tell you like exactly which one was it, but I do know when they started heightening. And that was a good enough reason for someone to stay home. But I don't want to enable myself, and I don't want to enable anybody else. But, you know, people do speak their mind. You know, should they? Not all the time, you know. It costs $0 to be nice. And I think everyone should take advantage of that deal. You know, but he was a kid, and, you know, I'm not saying it's okay, because it's not, but I'll be okay, you know. So this is my nephew's house, and I had a huge issue walking here, because it's more like uphill, and when you go down is like leave the driveways downhill, and sometimes my depth perception exaggerates it. I don't know if that's vertigo or what else I have going on. But I do know whenever I'm panicking, or it causes a panic whenever I feel like I'm going to fall on my face, because it looks too downward, like if I'm walking down a roller coaster. And yeah, I walk here daily. Sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's not as bad, sometimes I don't even care, and I'm just like, so yeah, sometimes it's harder and easier, but it just depends on how, like, I guess if I ate, drank any water, my mental state, whenever I don't want to go, it's kind of harder, but we can't always rely on like motivation or inspiration. We have to do it by discipline. And that's okay. If it's a bad day, then we have a bad day, and we don't want to get discouraged and stop doing everything because we had one bad day. And even if it's 2 bad days or 3 bad days, like, I know it's easier said than done, because there's times where I have straight panic attacks, even on my walks. I'm just like, I kind of want to go tomorrow. I try not to dread it though, but I know I don't want to go. Sometimes that's the moneymaker. That's the one that's like easy, enjoyable, great walk. I felt great. I feel great. I am great. I'm trying. And I just want everyone to try. Like, I'm happy I have a team behind me, and they all want me to succeed, and I want to succeed more than they want me to succeed, because I want to live a life where I can run down the street and run in the park and drive to the store and go inside the store and travel and go to Italy, have some pasta, go to Mexico and have, just have fun. Who doesn't want to have fun? But I feel like I've done a lot, but I still don't have a lot more to do. And I want everyone to reach where they want to go. So if y'all have any questions or answers of anything, I'll be happy to answer them, or at least try to answer them. So y'all have a good day, and y'all take it easy, okay? Happy New Year's. Bye-bye.